Hi! In this video, you'll learn about the Progress Target Animator, a special component that connects an animator to a progressor. Let's get started. Unlike the other Progress Targets, the image, the text mesh pro, the Progress Target Animator is the most interesting one because it allows you to create any animation, actually to connect any animation to a progress bar. And let me show you the example 10, E10 animated bars from Doozy, examples, scenes, and you open this one. And let me show you exactly how this works. Believe it or not, we have only two animations here. And they may look different, but they're very easy to create. Even this slider, yeah. And I'm going to show you how to create an animation like this one in just a few clicks. And this animation doesn't have any sprites, nothing. And let me show you. So this is a progress bar, and actually it's an empty game object that has an animator and a progress target animator that targets a float parameter called progress. And here we have some bars, nothing out of the ordinary, and a percentage text. And of course, everything is connected via an animation, so it's controlled by an animation. So let's see the animation window. Animation, let me bring it here. And this is the actual animation. And now I'm going to create one from scratch, so you see how exactly it's done. Okay, I'm going to hide these things. Here we have a progressor. Yeah, I'm going to hide this as well. And now we have a simple slider that does nothing. So let's create an empty game object under this canvas, and we'll call it progress bar 3. And let's say I want to have, I don't know, 5 hearts to show the life of a player. So how many lives he has. Let's create another empty game object, and this will be my hearts container. And I'll say container. And let's add a vertical, actually a horizontal layout group. And let's also add some images. And let's duplicate. And I said I want 5. Let's add some spacing between them. And let's set them as hearts. Do I have a heart? Yeah, I do. And there we go. Now I have 5 hearts. Let's call them 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this was 4 and 5. And there you go. Now I have 5 hearts. Let's make this a bit bigger. And let's say 512 by 128. Let's set the container to fill it. And middle center. This needs to be a bit bigger. And let's change the size to 64 by 64. And now we have our container, our hearts container. And yeah, let's also add the text. Actually, no, let's not add any text. Let's add another image that will be a slide, not a slider, but a field bar. So again, let's add an image, and this will be our bar. Again, let's put it down here, height 24. And let's add 24 here. Yeah. And we'll say field, horizontal fill, and let's do it like that. And this will be our health bar. And yeah, that's it. Now I need an animator and an animation to control this. So let's add an animator here. And let's create a new animation. And this will be my test animation. And now it doesn't matter the animation length and the speed because it will be scrubbed, it will be controlled by our progressor and implicitly by our slider. So it's really very easy to create. So let's record, and let's say our bar will be, let's see, will be like so. And let's go here and make it build. So actually, no. What am I doing? Come on. This will be 0, and this will be my bar animation. Okay. Now, my hearts will be, they have messed up scales. So let's adjust them. Okay. So my hearts, let's fix them. Start recording. Let's set the scale to 0. And let's come here. And we want it the other way around. And let's do them like that. So from 0 to 1. And now this is the animation. Let's say number 1 starts and ends here. Number 2 starts and ends here. I'm just eyeballing it. This is really, you can create any type of progress bar imaginable with this approach. Any type of animation. And let's also move this. So now this is how my progress bar works. Really very basic. Now let's also change the color of the health. And let's say here I want it to be red. Here at, I don't know, 25. Let's make it, what am I doing? The bar. I need the bar. Okay. So let's make it red. Here, let's make it green. And it will change. I don't like this yellow because it's too dirty. So let's make it like so. And there we go. Now we have a health bar. And we can also add a value should we want to do that. Yeah, we don't really need to. Let's expand width. Oh, this shouldn't be recorded. And let's expand width. So now this is my animation. Yeah, really basic. Let's see our animator. And this is our animator. Let's double click. And let's see a bit the settings. Like I said, the Progress Target Animator updates a float parameter. So we need to go to parameters here and add a float parameter. By default, when we add a Progress Target Animator, it will look for a float parameter called progress. It can be whatever you want, and it will go from 0 to 1. So let's add a Progress Target Animator. It will reference this animator automatically, and it will search for parameter name progress and set the value of the progress of a progressor. So we need a parameter called progress. So let's create one, a float parameter. Let's call it progress. And now this is just, you have to perform two settings. One for the animation and one here. You need to set normalized time and set this progress parameter. And that's it. One more thing, you should be aware that the animation should not be looping. How did I get here? I double click this animation instead of searching it in the project. If I click it, it's probably here. So I'll just double click and disable loop time. Okay, now all we need to do is use a progressor to control this animation. Let's come back here and let's create a progressor. So Doozy, progress, where is it? Progress, progressor. Let's add the progress target. And here we need the progress target animator. Let's drag it here. And note that you cannot simulate this in the editor, unlike the other progress targets, because Unity doesn't allow it. It will work in play mode. So let's enter play mode and you'll see that this already works. And you can have your progress bar animated and yeah. Check it out. This is the animation, but we control what to show. Yeah, it's that easy. And we can also change the animation in a lot of ways. And you can also animate the value. And let's also set it so that this slider controls the animation. So let's go at the slider. I already have a progressor. I'm going to add one more because it was the one that I disabled. I'm going to drag this one. And in the function, I'm going to progressor. In the dynamic float, not in the static parameters, but in the dynamic float, I'm going to say set progress. And that's it. Now we can update the progressor value from a simple slider. Check it out. Now let's add an animation. So I'm just animate value in 1 second and check it out. Yeah, you can now animate it. Let's say in 0.5. Actually 0.4 seconds should look nice. And check it out. And now let's play with the ease. Let's say in Expo. Let's say out elastic. Let's say in elastic. Okay, so you can see you can create a lot of things. Yeah, out back. And now let's change the animation altogether. So let's go in the animation. Let's select this and let's say okay, when this starts, let's record. I want this where is it? I want this to be somewhere here. Come on. Oh, I cannot do that because I'm in a group. Let's remove this group, remove component, and let's check it out. Okay, so now I want them to appear from this bar. So let's say come here, and now this will this should go up. Come on. So let's copy component. Let's move it here, and let's paste component values. And now this will go up, something like that. Yeah, let's move it even from here. So, and you can do that for every other. Let's say this, I want it to be, I don't know, 180. So you can make it like that. The other one, let's say again, 180. Yeah. And this one, let's also color it green. Which one am I working with? Let's go at this one. Actually, let's color them all. So I'm gonna select them all. Let's make them red. And when we're here, let's make them green. And now, check it out. I just changed the animation. And let's enter play mode, and you'll see how this looks. So yeah, this is the Progress Target Animator. Whatever animation you have, you can scrub through it and create any type of bar imaginable. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it for the Progress Target Animator. Thank you very much.